And welcome back to another video. Night of Champions 2025 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia has just concluded. The time of this recording, at the time of the recording, it hasn't concluded. The time of this recording, I watch a replay with my dad and some friends because whenever they do Saudi shows, I watch a replay. But let's get right into it. The show. First of all, before we continue, I'm not going to get any political about this show at all whatsoever, but just going to say that glad nothing happened to WWE or any other wrestlers while they were in Saudi Arabia. I'm glad nothing happened, but let's just get right into it with the first match of the night. We had the King of the Ring finals, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Now, there were teas. For anyone who saw earlier in the week, they saw leaks of footages of Cody with how he's supposed to look going forward, looking a little more heelish, if you will. Let me ask you this question. Do you guys want a heel Cody Rhodes? Yes or no? Do you guys want it? Let me know. Comment down your thoughts. Because I cold-heartedly believe that he is the top babyface that is more over than over as a babyface. But who knows? We'll see as time goes on. But anyway, this match, it was pretty good. We knew from the get-go, I knew from the get-go that they were going to have a classic because they know each other very well inside and outside, in, out, left, right, up, down, you name it, they know it. They know each other's moveset like the back of their head. They can tell you everything without even thinking, like they're that good. And going into the match, that's what they showed. They gave us a really, really solid tier match. From Randy doing his moves and Cody knowing the moves before the moves happen, Cody doing the moves and Randy knowing before it happens. When Cody going for signature moves, Randy knows exactly where to be. When Randy's going for signature moves, Randy knows exactly where to be. Smooth transitions with each other. It was like, what more could you ask for a wrestling match? Yes, you can ask for a lot more because we've seen a lot more from other matches in the past. But I'm just saying, from these two, this was really solid. It was like a banger all around. When Randy hit the RKO on Cody took it like probably, I would say, top 5 best RKO sells taken. It goes the same thing when Cody hit the Crossroads, and they hit these moves multiple times. So when he hit the Crossroads, the way that Randy fell and rolled over, it was smooth. Like they already pre-prepared themselves. They knew everything. They knew how to time each other. Because again, this is how you look at when you look at a wrestling match is, can you work with each other? Can you time yourself with your opponent? Do you know them? You have to know them and they know you. Can you work with them and they can work back with you? And this is what we got with Randy and Cody Rhodes. And I liked that some of the moments where we teased heel turns with Randy and with Cody Rhodes. I liked both scenarios that they played off, like, ooh, heel Randy, ooh, heel Cody. But then the finish with a Crossroads after Randy. So this one's a little bit crazy where turnbuckle exposed. Is this heelish Cody? Maybe. Randy hits the turnbuckle, gets Crossroads, 1, 2, 3, but it was a beautiful hit to the turnbuckle, the way Randy sold the turnbuckle hit, and it was beautifully done. Crossroads for the 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give this match a 4 stars. This match literally, to me, and even my friends, even my dad, we all agreed that this match told a story with each and every single move that was done. And it kept us on the edge of our seats and got us thinking, is somebody turning heel tonight? Is somebody turning heel? Is somebody turning heel? Is somebody going to do this? Is somebody going to do that? Like, it made us feel. So that's why this match is getting, you know what? I'm going to bump it 4.25 stars. stars. You know what? Screw it. We're going to do it right here. First time, 4.25 stars. Now we go into the next match. We had a street fight between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. Now, why is this match even happening? I genuinely don't know why this match is happening. I don't. Not even for a second do I know why. Because randomly out of nowhere, we get 1 week randomly during the Queen of the Ring triple threat qualifier for the semifinals. Rhea Ripley just randomly comes in and attacks Raquel like, okay, and they played it off as, the week before Raquel did this to Rhea Ripley, but you're like, why? Okay. Maybe there was supposed to be something set up with Liv, maybe. Maybe because, Nikki Bella is a part-time contract now, and Brie Bella didn't come, so they're like, why don't we do Liv and Raquel versus Nikki and Rhea at Evolution for the women's tag title? But then we hear that Triple H told Sportskeeda, if you guys saw the interview Triple H had with Sportskeeda, he brought up how the women's tag titles are cursed, and they're actually considering just disbanding that women's tag division altogether and removing the tag belt. So you're like, well then, seriously, what's the point? I seriously didn't see a point in this match. Great, we had this match. All right, awesome. We saw a bunch of weapons. We saw a bunch of crazy spots. And thank God, the stupid Slim Jim is off the damn table. Thank the Lord. And thank the Lord that kendo sticks were not red. Thank the Lord they got rid of the advertising off the weapons. It's enough they have it all over the ring. It's enough that they want wrestlers eventually to start putting them on their shirts, their pants, their gear. It's enough they're UFCifying the WWE. But thank God we didn't see Slim Jim table or red kendo sticks. One thing I will say about the weapon spots, though, when Rhea did the kick with the garbage can, I don't know. I know that that's a thin aluminum can, but does that not hurt, or is there padding in there? I don't know. Somebody let me know how that would work. But it was cool to see the kick. It was cool to see table spots. It was cool to see ring announcer spot. I did like the one spot where Rhea set up the top of the announce table somewhere on the corner barricade during the timekeeper spot. She sets it up ready to go for that spot, and reversed. We have a little bit of outside fighting, and then back to that spot. Rhea's about to do something, reverse into a Tejana bomb, and the first angle, it looked like they screwed up and it kind of hurt Rhea. And then the second angle, it looked like they did screw up. And I'm like, Rhea did take a bad bump. She did. She took a gnarly bump there. But I commended her for that bump. And then the match goes on. We have some more spots. We had Roxanne come in, right? Yeah, Roxanne came out to help Raquel. Rhea hits Roxanne, gets rid of Roxanne. Roxanne go, bye-bye. And then back to Raquel we go. Raquel sets up that table there was a second table, sets it up on the top turnbuckle. I'm like, is someone going to, I don't know. But then they climb it. I'm like, climb? Okay, sure. Rhea does a avalanche. That's what they called it, right? Yeah, they called it an avalanche riptide from the top turnbuckle on top of a table. That's what they called it. 1, 2, 3. I give this match a 3 stars. Was it fun? Yes. Was it average? Yes. Now, word is, because when I watched it, the word already came out. Rhea Ripley got injured. I kind of figured Rhea Ripley got injured because after watching the show, I kind of saw, oh, breaking news, Rhea Ripley has been reported to be injured. Because now at this point, with the show being done, all the reports coming out later on in the night, like at nighttime, right? Rhea Ripley's injured. So I kind of guessed the spot where Raquel Rodriguez did the Tejana bomb onto the top of the announcer's table around the corner of the barricade at the timekeeper spot. I think that's where Rhea got hurt because I saw both camera angles. It didn't look pretty, but props on Rhea for finishing the match even though she got injured. Hope she's not out for a long time, but it's crazy to think. Before we go on to the next match, it's crazy to think. Have you noticed something? Every time Liv is injured, Rhea gets injured right after. Every time Rhea is injured, Liv would be injured right after. It's like, are these two like kind of connected where tit for tat, who could get injured more? But I hope it's not a long injury. I wish speedy recovery for Rhea Ripley. Also, I'm not a big Liv Morgan fan, but I also wish a speedy recovery for Liv Morgan as well. It always sucks. It always does suck to get injured and be out for months knowing that this is what you do and you cannot do it. It does suck. I don't wish ill will on anybody at all. I don't. Not one bit. But it happens. This is the industry you're in. This is the business you signed up for. That's why they tell you, please do not try this at home because anything can happen. This might be scripted, but nothing they do does not cause some sort of pain. Whether it's light pain or serious pain. But you don't wish anyone to be injured. Anyways, going into the next match, we had the most random match. Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. I'm serious. Then the only reason this happened because earlier in the week, Dominic Mysterio tweeted out. A lot of people first questioned him. But then Dom put out a tweet. Dom saying, I'm kind of scared to go to Saudi. And then AJ Styles kind of replied to it by saying, I agree with you on that. Like he agreed with Dom. So WWE being generous and being nice. And it's good on WWE for taking their feelings into consideration for it, where they told Dominic and AJ, you don't have to go to Saudi. If you're not comfortable, if you're afraid, don't go. We'll find you a replacement who's willing to work. So they weren't on the card. But now, also, this is Night of Champions. Why are we not having championships? Like, for example, SmackDown, because I'm going to stop here. This one, I'll give it a pass because of the fear. I get it. I totally 100% get the fear here. But the tag titles were on SmackDown. The women's title was on SmackDown. It's Night of Champions, not Night of maybe some champions, maybe some not. At this point, just call it King and Queen of the Ring. That's it. Get rid of Night of Champions. Anyways, so the replacement of this match was Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. Come on. I wasn't too into this match. You know, Karrion Kross hits the running clothesline in the corner constantly. Because throughout this match, I was like, here, there, We know because we know what's going on here. Everybody knows the truth of what's going on with Karrion Kross. He might be very, very, very over. He might have jumped up to the second best-selling merch in WWE at the time of after his his WrestleMania interview that he had. He became number 2 merch seller and then kept that number 2 merch seller all the way until the beginning of June. And then he dropped down to 3, then went back up to 2, and now he's in the top 5. And he also has a special merch that he sells that's pretty hot. Fans have bought his figures as well, apparently, because people start. But it baffles me why WWE doesn't think the way they think of him and literally have come out to address the fans. We literally have no plans for Karrion Kross. So then, why are you even giving him a high-stakes match if we know you have no plans and you're going to tell the producers? Don't let him overshine. Like you're pulling another Claudio Castagnoli or Cesaro when he was in WWE. Why are you pulling another Claudio move when you don't have plans and he was so over, you're just going to kill him? So why even bother? Let Karrion leave. Karrion wants to leave. But instead you go, no, we're going to keep you. We're going to give you more, but do nothing with you. So this match overall was nothing interesting to me. I was bored until the ending. Clothesline. Number 3, nope, haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. Because he was clotheslining from the corner. And I'm like, yo, what a dumb and stupid way to go. Like, you know that this is Sammy's thing. You know Sammy has this kind of like pump up, like one last hurrah before he falls down again. I'm like, who the hell produced this to make Karrion Kross look like a dog crap? Make him look stupid? I mean, seriously, I'm going to give this match a 2 stars. Bro, I love Sammy. I'm going to say this. I love Sammy, but come on. Karrion Kross deserves better. I watched him in TNA. He wasn't the best in TNA. I get it. But he was a good mid-carder. Here, he's a jobber waiting to be the jobber's jobber. He's not even the Brooklyn Brawler jobber. I'm like, WWE, seriously, do something with Karrion Kross. I don't... Either release him like he wants to, or give him something meaningful. Anyways, enough complaining about this. Next match, we had the United States title. Solo Sikoa versus Champione. My Samoan, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. You could tell Jacob Fatu is going to be top dog in this company. Oh, he will. WWE champion? No. World champion? Yes. Top of the billing? Yes. Was he breakout star rookie of the year last year? Hells to the yes, he was. And is he continuing that growth? Is he climbing all the way? Oh, hell yeah. You know what I mean with him. This match made Solo look good. For once, I'm giving Solo a thumbs up. This match was good. This match was amazing. We saw lots of good build, lots of growth from Solo Sikoa, and lots of amazing moves from big boy Jacob Fatu. Also, big men like this should not be flipping around in the ring like that, diving over the ropes, doing corkscrews, doing 360 moonsault backflips, spinning heel kicks. But damn, man. Imagine if Jacob Fatu was maybe 50, 60 pounds lighter. But damn, he was doing them. And, well, boy, Solo, you look good, too, in it. And I like that we finally got to see the... But during the match, we saw Jeff Cobb come out. Tried to help. Right? We knew that was going to happen. But guess what? Jacob Fatu said, no, sirree, you're not getting involved. But guess who returned? Since we haven't seen him since War Games back in November. Tangaloa. That's right. Tangaloa. He's back. And guess what? Fatu said, no, sirree, I'm going to ruin your return. Right? Exactly. But, we all knew he was signed. But he finally made his WWE debut. Hikuleo. What? I don't know what's his name going to be, but please keep Hikuleo. Please. I know they're not going to do it, but at least keep something close to it, like Hikaloa or Hikatonga. Because actually they're Tongan. So if you want to be correctly, it's Tamatonga and Tongaloa, right? Because they're Tongans, right? Tamatonga, Tongaloa. You get the ring. So he's got to have some sort of Tonga in it, because everybody knows that Hikuleo is the brother of Tamatonga and Tongaloa. Correct? So please, something to do with Hikatonga or Tonga Hika or something. I don't know. But Hikaloa, I don't know. Hikuleo, something. I don't know. But we all know it was amazing to see. But they billed him as, oh my God, the 7-foot freak of nature, which, no. He's almost 7 feet. He's like 6'8", 6'9"-ish. But still huge. It's like Undertaker and Kane where they built them at 7 feet when they were actually 6'10", 6'9". But still huge. Big man. I'm actually excited because he was signed when they signed the Tama Tonga Loa, but just wasn't able to come. Now, I understand when he left, he was dealing with an injury. Got healed. WWE said, let's wait. Now, check this out. The last brother of... Because we got sidetracked here. But the last brother of the Tongans is Bad Luck Fale, or for anyone who knows, he's now Don Fale. Right? He's the last brother of all of them. And he shows up and boom! The family reunion, the brothers reunion. But I don't think he's coming. Because Don Fale took a new deal with... He extended his contract with New Japan. So I don't think he's coming. But this match was amazing. I'm giving this match a 3.5. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It made... This is the first time I'm going to say Solo looked good in a match. Finish it off. The spike. 1, 2, 3. New United States champion, which I'm not happy about, but I get it. I'll at least let it slide because we needed to show the hype and grow hype and excitement for the return of, well, who is excited for Tonga Loa to return, but the debut of Hikuleo. So I understand where they couldn't have Solo lose and have Hikuleo show up and debut, you know? But hey, I hope my Samoan werewolf Fatu takes back that belt. Or maybe this is the way he goes, screw you. Or maybe a holy union with Big Jim, Big Oos, right? Maybe. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below where you feel like it's going. And do you think Solo will be a good U.S. champion? Now, we go into our co-main event. The Queen of the Ring. We got my girl, the Empress, Asuka versus the Real Storm, Jade Cargill. This match was pretty good. This match was good. It was not great. Like, it was good. Now, I kind of see where they went with what they did with the results. But after hearing, because I listened to a lot of other podcasts, like I listened to Dutch Mantel, Stevie Richards, I also listened to others, you know, but these two are the big ones because, you know, they've trained wrestlers in the past as well. They've worked in gyms, they've worked with professional wrestlers, they've worked with amateur rookies who want to just get into it. They've trained a lot, right? And they know like little nuances that a lot of other people don't, or wrestlers don't look at. And they brought up that Jade isn't 100% there yet. She's better, but there's that it. She just doesn't have it yet with her movesets, you know? Which I get it. There's little things. She could take a little bit more time to train. So I feel like WWE letting her become queen, which, again, I'm going to explain a little things as to why, what is what. They should have been like, let's work on it a little bit more so that when SummerSlam comes, at least she's more believable and people can actually look at her and say, she actually, wow, from the time she made her debut till the time she finally got top billing on SmackDown, because she's right now just mainly SmackDown. She improved and she deserves the spot. Not just, oh, it's just because it's Jade. It's her name. You know, you don't want to hear that. So Jade and WWE, please work a little bit more so that you could get that little 5% that's missing. That according to all these big time trainers say you're missing that. But I know she'll get there. She will get there because I'm not discrediting her. She did improve a lot. I will give that. This was probably her best match to date. Because again, you're in the ring with Asuka. You know, who can have a bad match with Asuka? Anyways, but they should have capitalized on Asuka. That I will say. They should have capitalized on my girl Asuka. Because think about it. They returned the Empress theme. They returned the future. Her theme song was The Future's Tomorrow. Okay? And her thing is the Empress of Tomorrow. Correct? So it would have made sense. Empress to Queen. Let that sink in. But I'm not upset that Jade won, because I get the storyline they're telling, and I like where they went back and forth. But the only thing that this match is going to get a deduction for, why it's not getting a 3.5 and only getting a 3.25, is because the finish was bad. Asuka went for the Asuka lock. Okay, Jade gets out. Good. So far, so good. Okay, so far we're doing well. Jade is trying to do something. Asuka moves out of the way, tries to go for the rump attack or hip attack or whatever you call it. Okay, so far so good. Jade dodges it. So far so good. Goes for Jaded. So far so good. Usually when she does Jaded, you'll see she'll do Jaded, turn her opponent, and lean on them. She turned and fell off of Asuka, rolled Asuka a little bit over this way, and her shoulder was like this. So me, my dad, and my other friends were all like, whoa. Did you see that? I'm like, yep. 2 years in a row, we had a King and Queen of the Ring botch pin. Last year, if you guys remember, Gunther pinned Randy Orton with a roll-up, but Randy kind of, when he went down, he rolled himself a little. He was up. Botch. This year, Jay did the pin and fell off of Asuka, but pulled her a little too hard, where her shoulder went up a little. I mean, that's where Jade kind of overshot her pin and overshot the move, which is fine, because this year, at least the camera angle didn't fully overtly go right into the side of Asuka's arm like last year with Randy and Gunther. This year it was on, but if you paid attention, which I'm pretty sure, I guarantee you, guys like Stevie Richards, guys like Dutch Mantel, I even would guarantee you names like Jimmy Corderas, because referees are known to see things like this. Guys like, these guys will point it out, but that's the thing. But she will work on it. I guarantee you. She probably even looked back and said, oof, I kind of overshot it. Less power next time. Less force next time. Maybe. But that's the only thing that this is going to give it from getting a 3.5 to and only getting a 3.25. So that's about it. But I'm not disappointed. But what I do hope is now she goes by the Queen Storm now, instead of just Queen Jade. The Queen Storm Jade Cargill. Because if anybody who likes comic books, they know that Storm was queen, but not as Storm, obviously. She was Storm. Well, she was queen when she gave up her powers as Storm, So her character, Jade's gimmick, kind of, if you know comic books, we also know that Jade loves comic books. Her favorite character is Storm. Her favorites are the X-Men. So I hope they go that route with her, but hey, again, made more sense for Asuka, but I'm not disappointed that Jade won. Now, it's time for your main event of the evening. In this corner, for the WWE Championship, we have the man from Chicago, Illinois, the voice of the voiceless, the man who threw the punkonomics out there to cringe and funny, which I liked, which I wish he came out to punkonomics, because it would have been funnier, but he didn't. Oh well, Mr. CM Punk versus WWE Champion, the loser. Yes, he is a loser. I'm serious. I'm sorry. Cena does suck. I don't know if anyone's riding him. Seriously, Cena's not that great. John Cena. I'm going to be biased here. Cena does suck. Anyways, this match, was it as good as their Money in the Bank match back in 2011 or 2012? Whenever it was. No. Was it as good as their previous match? No. No. God, no. Was the match done well? Amazing. Were they slow as hell? Hell yeah. It felt like they knew how to do these moves and how to, what is that word? Not escalate. How to hit them, how to do them, how to... But it was slower paced. I get it. They're both old. They're both almost 50. I give them the pass on that. And the only reason I say, was it as good as those two previous matches they had last time Punk was in the company? Because those were 5-star matches. Yes. Oh, yeah, it was. This time was only a 3.75. Again, was it bad? No. Was it good? Yes. Was it good for execute? That's the word. Was it good? Yeah, they executed well for the condition they're in, their age they're in, the ability they have now. All right, we'll give it that. Now, sometimes, I'm going to say this. Sometimes into the match, there was a ref bump by Cena, which was a funny ref bump. One of the funniest ref bumps I've seen. I laughed. My dad laughed. All my friends laughed. Oh, my God. Cena does the jumping shoulder tackle. The referee goes, flip and roll. Like he flipped and went out the ring, and we're like, okay, cool. Well, no, he dropped down and then fell into the... Yeah, I'm like, yo, funny as hell. And then Seth Rollins comes out, and we're like, ooh, I called it. I said it to my friend. I called it Rollins cash in. But the only thing I didn't like was Rollins doing it again. But I did call it that if Rollins was going to cash in, he was going to try to do it and make it a triple threat match again. I wasn't upset about it. Then we had, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker come out, attack everybody. And then at the end, CM Punk and John Cena looked at each other and were like, nodded. So I'm like, oh, they're working together. I mean, get rid of Bronson Reed, get rid of Braun Breaker, which they did. And then Seth comes, boom, briefcase into the head of CM Punk, calls for a referee. Charles Robinson is running. This was funny as hell. Robinson, as he's running with no stop. This was very dangerous. If they overshot this or he ran too much, it would have probably injured him. But he ran, and as he got shoulder tackle, and he went flying. But thank God he didn't hit the steel steps. Woo, that was funny as hell. And then, let's hit Rollins. Boom. Then they hit Rollins. Cena runs into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Because during that match, by the way, before that, we had a whole Cena, CM Punk. They're hugging it out, but Punk knew he was going to dick kick him, do a low blow. And that's where the ref was still out. So that's when Rollins came in, did the whole attacking. It was funny. The way that Charles Robinson took that shoulder tackle was funny. But thank God they didn't overshoot it, because Charles Robinson didn't overrun and Cena didn't overhit. But hey, I'm giving this match 3.75. I told you, it wasn't bad. But for what they did, 3.75. Not their previous 5 stars. But anyways, what did you guys think of Night of Champions? Did you guys like Night of Champions? Let me know in the comment section below. And you guys know the drill. If you guys like wrestling, you guys like video games, and you like movies, well, this is the channel for you. You see the button over here somewhere, right here somewhere. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button to be notified when we upload new videos. Like these videos, share the videos around, tell all your friends. Anyways, remember, as always, enjoy life, keep on collecting, and we'll see y'all for another video.